Hi friends, in this video we are going to see about the story A Lion Visits a Monastery. Near a forest there stood a Buddhist monastery. Many wise and holy monks lived in the monastery. Yathan was one of the monks who lived there. He was a kind and noble person. He showed kindness not only to human beings but also to the animal who often stayed in the monastery. One day as the monks were sitting in the garden of the monastery, they saw a lion coming toward the monastery. They were terrified to see the lion. They thought that the lion was hungry and was going to kill them for food. One of them suggested that they should immediately close the door of the monastery. However, Yetin could not see that the lion is armed. He saw that the lion was limping. He saw that the other monk, the lion does not want to kill us. It needs our help. Probably he is hurt. So he is limping and showing us the paw again and again. One of you go and get a bowl of clean water and some bandage. Let me see what I can do for the poor animal. He examined his paw. He found a porcupine quill stuck into the paw. Slowly he pulled it out and washed the wound. He applied some herbal medicine on the wound and bandaged it. The lion felt better. He slept under a tree. All the other monks were scared to get near him, but Yetin did not fear him. When the lion woke up, he gave him food and water and stroked his mane. The lion licked his hand. The two became friends. The next day again, Yetin washed the wound and applied medicine on it. In a few days, the lion's paw got perfectly all right. The monks had thought that the lion would go away after his paw was cured. However, the lion refused to go. He continued to stay in the monastery. Yetin took him to the forest and left him there, but he followed him back to the monastery again. Although the monks did not fear the lion anymore, yet they did not want him to stay in the monastery. Yetin assured them that they would not harm to them. Some of the monks said, "We cannot let him stay in the monastery if he did not work. We all work and he should also do some work." Yetin said that it would be find some work to him. A few days later, one of the monks fell ill. He used to take the donkey to the forest every day. The donkey grazed in the green pasture, and in the evening, the woodcutter loaded him with the firewood needed to the monastery. When he fell ill, there was nobody who could take care of the donkey out. Yetin thought of a moment and sent the donkey with the lion. Seeing the lion, wild beasts would keep away and the donkey would graze safely. Yetin spoke to the another monk and they all agreed. And so the lion escorted the donkey to the forest. Soon they became great friends. Donkey felt safe with the lion. While he grazed and the woodcutter loaded him with the firewood, the lion rested under the shady tree. Seeing his performance, his duty well, the monk were fell of praise for him. The monk who used to go with the donkey got well, but he did not resume his duty. Instead, he took some other work in the monastery. And so the lion continued to escort the donkey to the forest. It so happened that one day the lion fell sound asleep while the donkey was grazing the pastures. At that time, some travelers passed that way. They saw the donkey grazing the pasture, but they did not see the lion. They thought that the donkey would help them carrying their load. Therefore, they removed the basket from his bucket and threw them behind the bush. Then they took the donkey away. After some time, the lion woke up and could not find the donkey. He returned to the monastery. Seeing him alone, the monk thought that he had killed and eaten the donkey. Yetin, however, did not think so. He said, "I don't think that the lion had killed our donkey. I think we should all go to the forest and find out what happened to him." So they set out to the forest. There they found the basket that were thrown to the donkey. Seeing the basket, the monks were confused that the lion had killed the donkey. Yetin was wiser among them. He thought, if the lion would have killed the donkey, there would be some of the sign of blood and at least a bone. Perhaps somebody has stolen a donkey. However, he did not say all that fellow monks. On returning to the monastery, he suggested, as the lion failed to protect a donkey, He should be punished. I suggest that from now onwards he should go to the forest and fetch firewood for us, just like the donkey used to do. All the monks agreed to this suggestion. And so the baskets were tied to the lion's back, and each day he went to the forest. The woodcutter would also load the basket with fire. They also did not fear him, as he never showed any sign of fierceness. In the evening, the lion would return back to the monastery with the firewood. He did not feel the work with full devotion. He did not seem the mind of heavy load that he had carrying. It seemed that he realized that the donkey had disappeared due to his negligence. In that way, many months passed. Due to his wisdom and sincerity, Yetin now became the head monk of the monastery. The lion continued to do his duty. One evening, as the lion was returning to the monastery, he saw a group of travelers. They were being followed by a donkey and some cattle. Seeing the lion, they flew in terror and hid behind the trees. The donkey saw the lion and recognized him. He brayed with glee. The lion saw him and was happy to see his friend back. He could now prove his innocence to the monks, who still believed that he had killed their donkey. The donkey came running to him. The two friends met with each other. The travelers saw the sight and were puzzled. The donkey came to the monastery along with the lion. The other cattle also followed him to the monastery. The monks were glad to see their donkey back. Yetin turned to his fellow monk and said, "Dear friends, we are wrong to doubt the lion. See, he has come back with the donkey whom he lost so many months back." All the monks were now filled with remorse for doubting the innocent lion. They all went near him and petted him, and they also petted the donkey. Just then the traveler came there and assured the monks for stealing their cattle. Yetin came forward and said, "This donkey belonged to us. We had lost it some months back. You must have stolen him. The lion used to be his escort, but somehow you got hold of it. Now he has come back to us. You cannot take it with you." However, the cattle of yours, they followed the donkey on their own. We did not steal them. We are monks and we do not take things that do not belong to us. You may take away your cattle, but before that you must promise never to steal anybody's things again. The travelers were ashamed of themselves. They promised that they won't steal again. Then they took their cattle and went away from there. The lion continued to live in the monastery. He continued to escort the donkey to the forest. All the monks now praised the lion and became his friends. Their monastery became famous for the place where even the wild animals were treated with kindness. It was a place where wisdom, kindness, and gentleness resist together. Thank you for watching.